Today is the 34th anniversary of the death of Father Stanley Rother, a priest from Oklahoma who was a missionary in Guatemala at the parish of Santiago, the parish church in Santiago Atitlan, Guatemala. We had a parish there and as missionaries since the 1960s. So on this date, July 28, 1981, guerrillas from the civil war that was going on there for about 20 years broke into his rectory in the middle of the night, as they were accustomed to doing, and trying to take out people who were in opposition to the government there. They broke in, there was a fight. He advised the guerrillas, knowing that his name was on a death wish list from the government. He said, if you're going to kill me, you have to do it here. A fist fight broke out through several rooms in the rectory, and they shot him dead. And since then, the church in Oklahoma has considered Father Rother to not have been just murdered or killed or assassinated, but to have died for the faith, as the church would call martyrdom. And so we have been working to attest to his martyrdom. And so 9 years ago, the Archdiocese of Oklahoma City requested from the Guatemalan bishops and then through the Vatican to receive permission to open an informal cause, the cause for sainthood. And so we began an investigation here. That took 2 years to complete. Then it was sent to Rome, where we began a process there in the Congregation for the Causes of Saints. And that cause has proceeded, and about a month ago, the Congregation for the Causes of Saints, the Theological Commission, determined that in fact Father Stanley Rother died in what we call odium fidei, in the odor of the faith. And so now that Theological Commission's review will go to the full Congregation for the Causes of the Saints, which is comprised of bishops and cardinals and the Holy Father, Pope Francis. And if they determine that the fact that they agree with the Theological Commission, then he would be declared a martyr, and his beatification would occur, which is a step right below sainthood. And so today the priests of Oklahoma are gathering here in this old cathedral, which is a historic old cathedral of Oklahoma. It was the first cathedral from 1905 to 1932. Catholics have been on this spot in Oklahoma City since the days of the land run in April of 1889. And so we'll gather here to remember Father Rother, to celebrate his life, and to be together as priests of Oklahoma with the bishops of Oklahoma. The Father Stanley Rother Guild is an organization of lay people and clergy who help advance his cause for canonization, to get his story told, to invite people to pray for him, to pray to him, especially once he is declared a martyr and advanced to beatification status, to be called a blessed in the church. Once that occurs, then we will ask for his intercession and looking for a miracle through his intercession. And so the Guild's sole purpose at that point will then shift to becoming a clearinghouse for people who receive special favors and graces from heaven through his direct intercession. And so the Guild's purpose right now is still to advance the information about him. So for example, next month, when Pope Francis comes to Philadelphia, the Guild will go, myself and 4 other people will go to Philadelphia to the World Meeting of Families, which more than 1.5 million people are going to gather in Philadelphia for that meeting, for the week-long meeting in the middle of September, and we will have the Guild present there to tell Father Rother's story so that we advance his cause. They say in real estate, the most important 3 things in real estate is location, location, location. Well, the most important things in advancing a cause for sainthood is story, story, story. Tell the story. And so we have to tell his story to as many people as we can. So something like the World Meeting of Families in Philadelphia is a great opportunity to tell his story to the thousands, the hundreds of thousands who will be coming there from all over the world, the United States, Canada, Mexico. In fact, the whole world will be gathered in Philadelphia for the Holy Father. So our goal there is to tell his story. And so we have to tell that. So if we get his cause told, and he becomes a martyr, in fact, he'll be the first native-born American martyr in the life of the church. Right here from Oklahoma, right here from little old Okarche, Oklahoma, just 20 miles away from downtown Oklahoma City. So it's very exciting.